This is WCPO 9 News.
Thanks for joining us for WCPO 9 News. I'm Kristen Swilley. Here's a look at some of today's top stories. Cincinnati police officers are looking for the driver who hit a woman early this morning in Clifton, then sped off. It happened just before 2 a.m. on McAlpin Avenue. Investigators say the victim suffered serious head injury. She's now being treated at UC Medical Center. There's no description this morning of the driver or the car involved. A Cincinnati City Council member feels the city needs to reconsider red light cameras to try and stop speeders. Mark Jeffrey says the cameras would cut down on the number of drivers speeding through intersections and neighborhoods. However, back in 2008, voters passed a charter amendment which limits how the city can use photo enforcement. The city can't use these cameras unless there's an officer there. Any change must be approved by a ballot amendment. Cincinnati Mayor Aftab Puraval is asking Ohio Governor Mike DeWine to hop on board federal plans for expanded rail service. Today, Puraval and the Cincinnati City Council will express support for improving and expanding passenger rail service in Ohio. They'll also urge Governor Mike DeWine to participate in the Federal Railroad Administration's Corridor Identification and Development Program. Earlier this year, DeWine asked the Ohio Rail Development Commission to look into the so-called 3C+D corridor, which would link Cincinnati with Columbus, Cleveland, and Dayton. Jen?
Today is the last day of summer, and it is totally gonna feel like summer. Highs will be in the low 90s with a heat index in the mid 90s. Your sky is mostly sunny, but eventually this evening a cold front will move in. Now, it does come with the chance for severe weather. Granted, it's not one of those guaranteed severe weather events, but it's a marginal risk for severe weather as those isolated to scattered cells come in primarily between 6 and 6 and midnight realistically. But as they get here, they have energy to tap into. You can see the best chances this evening are in our more northern spots, and tomorrow morning a little light rain left still to the south.